So it's easy to miss the turnoff. Up here is Navajo Creek. Here's La Panza Ranch. We're on Highway 58, which is Carissa Highway. You'll see the landmark here, Cal Fire Station. Down here is San Juan Creek. But up here, my right, here's the only sign for El Pozo Road. You'll see on this post, Carissa Highway. It'll head down this way, west, about 5 miles on this gravel asphalt road. Turns into a dirt road, goes about 3 miles. So I missed this turn, had to go down and turn around. So here you go. So along the 58 and 33 to La Panza, we got all sorts of mule deer. So at this point here, a few miles in, our paved road, we're turning to this dirt road. You follow this up about 3 or 4 miles to the campground. Hi, today's July 15th and it's really hot. We're at La Panza Campground in the middle of Los Padres National Forest. Tons of oak trees here. And we got willows and poison oak, all sorts of flowers, birds, and mountain lions I'll show you about. But it's really hard to find this place. It's really bumpy. Okay, if it rains, it's not advisable to come here. But we made it, and we've got campsites here. I'll show you. Here's little rules. Up here, make a reservation, and you can also do a walk-in, pay a fee. Just walk up the site here. Kind of show you what we got. And all these beautiful plants and trees. I'll tell you about later. Anyway, this is site number 1, and they're all the same. So it's nice. It's pretty level. It's dirt, picnic table, fire pit. Like I said, it's really hot. I mean, look at the sun up here. So I think it's in the high 80s today. Here's our oak trees. These are inland oaks from the genus Quercus. And here we have our campsite. This is site number 3. I'll show you quickly what it looks like. We'll go up the hill and look at the other campsites. So it's reserved. I know it's mine. July 15 to 17, so 2 nights for CS. Here's our little camper we have. Here's Uncle Casey with some chairs, little fire pit, picnic table, and I'll set up my little out sunny tent out here somewhere. And look at this. Nobody is here. The sites are pretty big. So anyway, as we walk up here, I'll tell you about this place. So we're located in Los Padres National Forest in San Luis Obispo County. And the nearest shopping is probably the town of Santa Margarita, which I think is about 40 miles away. This is a totally primitive campsite, as you can tell. No hookups, no water. So make sure you bring everything you can in your camper or your car. This place is really best as a rugged outdoor experience. Okay? This here is number 5. Pretty big. So the Pozo or La Panza, little nature area out here, it's got 19,000 acres and 44 miles of trail. It varies from sandy washes to ridgeline hikes And it's got for OHVs, it's got the famous Stair Steps Challenge. $20 per night. You get 6 people in a campsite in one vehicle. Open year-round. But if it rains, it gets really muddy. The creek runs right by the campsite. Here's like a wash area. So all the water just rushes down. So when it rains, you don't want to be here. You have toilets. They're the little primitive type. No water, no flushing. It's busiest in spring and fall. You can tell this is the middle of July, and it's not busy at all because it's too darn hot and dry. We're in this great canyon setting. We've got tons of oak trees. Of course, our seasonal creek, which is completely dry. We're 2,160 feet above sea level. There's 15 campsites. Of course, we have campfires. They're allowed. And there's 5 vault toilets. So I showed you one. They're all the same. Anyway, we have foxes, coyotes, roadrunners, deer, wild pig. We have jackrabbits, quail. Sometimes you see a black bear. That's really rare. Here's another site. So we also have snakes. We got rattlesnakes. We have lots of gnats and mosquitoes, but not today because it's so dry. And there's absolutely no cell phone coverage. Hey, we also have some manzanita out here. It's called Eastwood manzanita. I'll show you that later. We have poison oak. You'll find right here, this guy. Oh, that kind of purpley looking viney shrub. That's poison oak. It's another quercus. It's an inland or a shrub oak. And here's the end of the campsite. I'm going to presume these are sites 14, I believe, and 15, way at the end. So I'm glad we stayed at campsite number 3. Otherwise, I don't want to drive up this big dirt road. Another beautiful oak tree. Fire rings. So far, remember that little reservation spot, the little reservation sign, my post? There's no campsites that have any reservations. So, I think we're the only ones here tonight. So top of the campground, there's a trail here. We'll take that up tomorrow. We're gonna check out all the cool brush. We got coyote brush, golden heads, all the wonderful plants you'll find out in the chaparral little forest here. It's called the oak woodland forest because it's mostly based on oak trees. And that's the campground. If you're gonna stay here, sometimes you need reservations in the high season, spring and fall, but today you just drive up and park, and hopefully you don't get eaten by a mountain lion. Okay, so thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.